Hello, this is Gary Simon with wisebanner.com, and in this video I'm going to show you how to take control of the animations so you can go beyond the default animations that WiseBanner creates. Alright, so I'm going to go to the catalog here and click on Cesium, and I'm going to find the black version. Click download PSD file, and I already have the action file loaded, so I don't have to click that. And I'm also not going to bother customizing everything, as the process I'm about to show you pretty much applies to any design. So I'm going to real quickly background replicate and then process banners. Okay, so now at this point we're going to go ahead and hit Save Banners as animated GIF. So we'll hit play, and we're going to call this Delete Me Later, because we're not interested in these animations and we want to do our own. So we're also going to leave the documents after saving, and this is real important. We don't want to check this off. So let's hit Save Banners. It's going to go through and replicate all of them. And then we'll focus on the 728 by 90 banner to choose how to animate. Okay, so let me close this out. Now we're on our 728 by 90, and let's go to Window and get Timeline out right here. Now the first thing I want to do, I want to switch to Timeline Animation, or it's actually called Convert to Video Timeline. So if we see this little dragger, this thing that we can drag down here, this just lets us zoom up kind of on the animation and timeline. So if we hit file save for web, we can see our animation and what that looks like. And this is this default animation that we have going on from that WiseBanner created. But let's say we want to do something else. So let's just hit cancel. We'll go ahead and expand the 728 by 90 banner group, and I'm going to drag this up just so we can view more, and get rid of this text right here. Now we can see if we expand the title layer, which is the one that is being animated, we have these keyframes down here. Let's just say if we want to, for example, just remove those. So now there's no animation on this thing at all. Let's say, for example, if we look at title, we have all these options here with these little timers, if you will, next to them. These are all items or elements that can be animated. So the way this works is, let's say, for example, we wanted to do an opacity. So we wanted to fade in or fade out. Here's how we do this. We'll go right around here to around 10 frames and choose opacity. So we just click that icon, and then we move forward a little bit. Let's just say another 10 frames up to 20, and we put a new one right there. And then in our layers panel, we change the opacity just to 0. So now if we play this, we'll see it just fades out. And if we were to, for example, bring this right here, which is basically the end of the animation, and hit save for web and choose looping options forever and hit play, we'll see that we have a blinking effect going on. So that's real simple. Now you can combine these as well. So let's say, for example, we wanted to transform this in some way. Let's put a keyframe right there, and then we'll go. Let's say we'll go up to 20 frames, and then what transform means, if we go to edit transform, we can do all these different things here. So we'll just work with scale. So if we hit Control T, and we scale it up a little bit, we can see what happens then. So that's real simple. And for example, let's say for example we wanted to add some animation to our object. So here's the object layer, and we have 3 different elements that we can apply animation to, which is position, the opacity, and the style. So say for example we wanted our object layer, whatever it is that you actually have, we wanted to apply a style animation. Well, let's go ahead and first give it an actual style. Right now there's no stylings added to it. So if we double click on the layer, we have all of our layer styles up here. So let's just say we want outer glow. Okay, and we'll increase the size right around there and hit OK. Alright, so now we can hit a keyframe right there. And we'll put a keyframe right around there. Now here is where we can double click on the outer glow, and we can change the size down to 0. So that's another way that we can add animation. So there's a lot of different things. I mean, there's literally thousands upon thousands of ways that you can work with your animations and create really unique banners, and really unique banners that animate in a specific way that goes beyond the default animation that Wise Banner produces. All right, and with that, I hope you can experiment a lot and even show me some of the banner designs you've come up with. All right, thanks a lot.